I'm so mean to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Who wants this purse? Who want it?
Wait, can't see it, but he's cute. Sir shop a lot. Breakfast pizza?
This is what they like that. Shit like this, they bready.
I have enough time. I know what I'm doing.
What about mama?
Matter of fact, you got Amazon Prime? This time.
I'm tired.
You got to do all. I'm tired too. Lord, they go to very white. Stuff that we holding on to that we don't need and that's not adding on to our life. 1-800-19.
I believe everything we had was less. Young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kiss. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I feel for you.
Leave the people alone. Leave them alone. Ooh, get that stinky bro. We need some dog mints. Yeah, I'm gonna get him a rabies shot and hopefully get his nails cut down. They talking about some extra money for the nails. Hey, these dogs ain't cheap at all. I'm gonna tell you that now. They're not cheap at all. It's like a baby for sure. Just like a baby. Shut up. You know, all in here trying to hump on these women. Just like a dog. Shut it up, Pete. Shut it up. You know, they say he done growing. Like, I was expecting him to get very thick and very big, but I guess he a different breed from my last dog. And now I have to find out what exact breed he is because I don't remember when the guy told me when I bought the dog. I don't remember what breed he was. So now I have to pay to get that, to find that out again, unless I can dig deep and find out what it was, which is what I'm probably gonna do. So yeah, me and the kids been like, why he not growing, why he not growing? And now we know that they say he's done growing. They said 3 years they stopped. They say he look healthy and all that other stuff. Like, just kept comparing him to Nina. This is not Nina. This is not Nina. Nina was thick and stocky and heavy and cocky. But yeah, it is what it is.
He's handsome. He's so hard. Oh, you're handsome.
You like my glasses, handsome?
Yes, he is. And when that stick in him, he gone.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't. Oh,
I know, I gave you a mosquito bite on your butt.
What's that?
That was so mean to you. I was so mean to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I gave you a mosquito bite. I gave you a mosquito bite, but you can't have this. No, you're all done. All done. All right, bud. All right, you are all set. You can check out up front, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So we do have to have a little bit of these bottles left. Okay. We can get to the front. Okay.
You ready? Nobody trying to fuck you. Thank you. Rocco in here like, what's that? Surprise me barking. Cool, still nothing. Don't you see I'm feeling this, how you know everything good.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locking. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bet in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Ooh. Told cool, he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine and Vincenzo's. I like to call it a passion. I can't be staying relaxed. Peachy, we getting some traction. I'm at the venue, it's packing. I'm digging her accent. I got a baby fasten. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they stack.
It's the fact that I gotta clean this car out, and I'm used to the kids doing it. And I'm talking about, it gotta be thoroughly clean. Like they be in here doing a number on my vehicle. On top of all the snow and the weather and stuff like that, it just keeps it dirty. Seriously, just getting in and out of it. That just does enough. So, yeah. Let's turn on some music, I guess, and have some fun with this.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing, I'ma spend this holiday locking. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bet to the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. So cool, he a fool with this.
Who want this purse?
In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine or Vincenzo's. I like to call it a passion.
Still got merch. Keep it on me.
Contraction, I'm at the videos packing. I'm digging her accent. I got a baby Simon belt on me, and she tryna get it unfastened. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they stack. Y'all was tuned in back then. I swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing, I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bet to the friend zone. This what's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing, I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bet to the friend zone.
Who want these here? Going once, going twice. They cute, but they too deep.
In the building, I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine or Vincenzo's. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxed. Peachy, we getting some traction. I'm at the videos packing. I'm digging her accent. I got a baby Simon belt on me, and she tryna get it unfastened. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they stack. Y'all was tuned in back then. I swag they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing, I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bet to the friend zone. This
I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do. Baby, what you wanna do? Shoot your shot cause I'm bulletproof.
Oh, listen, wait me back.
Love it up, baby, what you wanna do? I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do. This type shit had you wildin'. Last minute shit to the highlights. Drip, drip, drip when you slide it. Flip, 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 baby, ride it. Don't hesitate when you cause you know I like it. Breaking up a cake for you. Sweet baby, nigga when you bite it. Can't just keep talking about it. We've been too often about it. Can't just be cautious about it. I wanna get wild. Take me for a ride. Show me your outside.
Alexa, play Her.
Here's some music by her on Amazon Music.
Tell me that I haven't seen her. It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. I say, yo, tell the girl I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper. Spit it so she get it. There she is, I gotta stop her. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style? I'm out of time. She's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style? I'm out out of time. She's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Got to go say, oh, excuse me, miss, oh yeah. And I gotta admit that you got my attention. You're making me want to say, oh. So you're tryna leave, yes, I see dance with you. How I love you, keep you here with me, you baby. Now so they grab hold of my hand, and let's pretend the flow was ours. They say you don't really dance. Just one step, one step. Now with the music is moving too fast. Now my head a little tired. Don't be afraid to move a little closer. Girl, there's something about you that makes me wanna say, oh. Excuse me, miss. And I gotta admit that you got my attention. You're making me want to say, oh.
I got some cute glasses up in here. Very cute. I think I already got something like that. I love sunglasses. Those cute. There's certain stuff that complement an outfit, like sunglasses, hats, purses. These are cute. Okay, Myers. We gonna find this girl. Sir, shop a lot. Go ahead. I can't wait till I get the camera. I'm gonna be so thirsty. I'm gonna be vlogging for no reason. Women be shopping. Women be shopping. Shopping. And it don't stop. Oh, oh. Ooh. Look at this. I remember we was in here last time, a few years ago. Remember that? Yeah. That's crazy. But you had 3 cars that day. That's crazy. A breakfast pizza? Never seen it. Anything they can come up with. Chill. These pizzas are so nasty, no cap. These are like the dairy-free vegan, but they so nasty. And then like I just had to fall back. For real, like. Y'all doing too much, man. Come on. And it's nasty. Oh, that's the healthy choice. That's the healthy choice you decided to grab. They say hot mama bread, man. Hot mama bread. I still ain't tried this Ezekiel bread. I definitely gotta try it. For sure. Damn, I ain't done it. The wood on the flowers. Yeah, that's how I do it. Yeah.
Now I'm starting, instead of going to go look at other shit, I'm starting to just take all my screenshots that I get that I didn't want. I'm not looking for one else for this shit. That's like that I want to screenshot. So look at your
Something new gonna always throw you off.
It's always
Into the wrong.
right now. I'm just saying back.
Oh, I ain't sure.
I did that shit. I went in 1 hour. That shit. I was giving them the books and stuff like that.
Some shit to read.
You want some shit to eat?
Sticking they man.
I hate that. That's
Too much stuff like.
She like, oh yeah, I want stuff. She's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, these.
Honey garlic. She want what she familiar with. That's what she want. What is that? Chicken dump?
These the best ones you gonna get.
Without the rib meat. Without that rib meat.
Exactly. You know, I get the kids that rib meat shit.
You get the kids the rib meat can, huh?
Because that's what they like. Barbecue them, buffalo them, cattle them. This is what they like that. Shit like this. That's breaded.
That's how they sell it with the minions on
It's
the
breaded.
characters. I know.
It's not real meat though, but it's still breaded. Anything,
They just sell the character on it, that's all.
anything that's breaded on.
Which that was very smart, so your kid can be like, mommy, I want those.
Some ice trays. So downtown they ice trays, $7. So, you know what today.
Can we get it together? Get it together. I really want to stay. I really want to.
It's like $40 a bottle. All right.
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time.
Can't forget the fruit, baby, because I need some.
I'm talking crazy.
Matter of fact, you got Amazon Prime? Yeah. Next time I come here, I'm definitely gonna get this 12 pack of this water for sure.
My friends tried, I wouldn't wanna leave. You know I wouldn't wanna bleed. Even my heart, my mind, and my body. My mind, and my body. My body says my mind, and my heart. My body says I don't know what it is. I can't tell you what it is, but you got me going crazy.
Yo, I got some of these. My OG be putting in her juice. I'm trying to see what's to it. I like how it tasted. But these are hot, so I can't put all of them in there. I'm just gonna put one. One is enough. I don't even know why I grabbed all these in the first place. These habaneros. So cute though. So little and cute. I was gonna get one to Rocco since he all in my face. And have him go through a thing. Just from being greedy. Ginger. This the only thing he'll eat is some carrots though. I guess because they got that little sweet taste to him. But he don't like sweets though. So maybe he do. Okay, Rocco, you eating healthy now. You eating healthy. You getting healthy, man.
You with that trash real long, bro.
If y'all was wondering about the carrot give the juice a little bit of sweetener. Balances it out for sure. And it's good for you. So why am I spilling all the juice?
I mean, real long.
Hold on, let me rinse this stuff up. This be a job. Seriously. Like, really, I need to find my massage on for real. I gotta find that. I don't even understand what happened today. Come on, Pep, what you trying to do? You can't put it together. What's wrong with it?
I don't know if I'm eating or not. I don't know.
You probably just know how to do it. Yeah, come.
I'm tired.
You got to do all. I'm tired too. I've been doing stuff all day. My back hurt. My neck and my back. I'm finna come up there, Pepper. Go ahead. You don't have to wait on me. I'm coming. If I say I'm coming, I'm coming. My man. God, where is he? Where he at? I'm still waiting.
I ain't even really like speak on it for real. I don't even really care. Shoot, I never feel so at peace with what I'm doing.
Grand Rising, y'all. Yeah, I just wanted to say something because after I was just praying, it came to mind too. When y'all praying for stuff, most of the time, God will send it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what time he send it, he mostly sends what we pray for. You know what I'm saying? Lord, they go to Barry White. When we pray for stuff, he will send it. So it's like, you also have to act. You also got to pray that he gives you the ability to identify when he does send them. Sometimes we won't know, or we won't recognize, or we won't be in the right mental space or place to even identify what he has sent. You know what I'm saying? So I always ask, you know, when I do pray, it's like, okay, allow me to be able to identify those things that you have sent. You know, once you send them, you know, and they come along, I want to be able to recognize them. You know what I'm saying? Because the same way we praying and God hear us, there's such thing as good and bad. Evil hears us as well. So it's like evil will send things that we have prayed for in the very way that we've asked. It'll come dressed up as if that's what we're supposed to have, or that's what we asked for. But deep down, it won't be. It'll just be meant for bad, and it'll steer us down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but I always have to ask to, you know, be able to identify those things too, so that I won't be steered down the wrong path based on the way something was presented or dressed up. You know what I'm saying? Just ask for that discernment and that spirit to know, you know, this is it or it's not it. Because like I said, in the same way God hear you, evil hear you too. And they will dress it up just the way you asked for it. And baby, come knocking at your door for real. So I just wanted to say that, just always be mindful of that, because God send it. He will send it for sure. And like I say, sometimes evil will interfere for sure, and to try to send you the same exact thing. It's just not meant that. It just won't be meant for good, you know. So be mindful of that. Let me get up and get to it. Y'all already know how the day y'all deserve. Be great today. I'll see y'all later. Hey y'all. I just wanted to say something real quick. Y'all know when I get up, stuff always. I just want to say, like, the more you go without something, the easier it is for you to live without it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more you go without something, no matter what it is, it could be anything. Like, whether that be a car, whether that be a limb that you don't have, and that's the way that it goes. That's so true. Stuff that we holding on to that we don't need and that's not adding on to our life, it's gonna be hard, but just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because you will learn to live without it. You gotta find a better habit to replace those certain things. Find things to do in place of that. Find things to read in place of certain thoughts, or in place of certain memories, or in place, whatever the case may. Find better habits to form, because it ain't gonna be easy. But like I said, the more you go without it, the easier it is to live without it. Just like a person that ain't got no legs, it's hard at first. They like, damn, how I'm gonna do this without no legs? But eventually they learn how to manage and maneuver through life without it. So it's just like, let stuff go. All the certain habits that we may have and stuff like that, that we know we need to get rid of to get to a certain point in our life, we have to let that stuff go. If you don't let it go, it's like it's in the way. It's in a way of other things. You know what I'm saying? That God's trying to, it's in a way. A lot of things we just think we can't live without. You know what I'm saying? Not remembering that at one point we did not have these things. Or at one point we did not have these certain people, or whatever the case may be. At one point we didn't have it. So you were living without it before. But when we get it, we don't know how to let it go. Once we've experienced it, it's hard for us to let it go. Like, when folks experience me, I get it. They don't know how to let me go. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it goes. But I'm just saying. For real though. What that song say? Look at you thinking you can live without it, not look at you living. Okay? Stuff you think you can't live without, that's the stuff that's really hindering your growth for real. That's the stuff that's really in the way. Like, you will learn to live without it. Whatever it may be. Like, it ain't even nothing specific. Whatever it may be, just know that you can live without it. You know what I'm saying? You have to just give yourself time, and you have to just start to let it go. Even when you ain't ready with anything in life, when you ain't ready to start something, when you ain't ready to let something go, that's the best time to do it, when you ain't ready. Because guess what? Most of the time, we are never ready. We never ready. So if you ain't ready, it's like, if I'm never going to be ready, I need to just go ahead and start to try to be ready, to try to prepare for this, to try to start this process. So yeah. That is very, very important. Like, we think like where we at in life is where we supposed to, I mean, I'm not saying it's not where we're supposed to be, but it's not where we're supposed to stay in life. Damn. We're not supposed to stay in one position, in one situation and circumstance all our life. No. We're supposed to grow. We're supposed to learn. We're supposed to change. All of that's supposed to happen. It's all about you. The type of choice you make. What choice do you make? God gives us choice. And like I said before, like, people blame stuff on God and say, oh, this is what God got me at. No, God gave you a choice and it's the decision you made. So these are the results that you got. Oh, I got some in my eye. So yeah. We have the opportunity and the ability to change. Whatever it is we want to change. We have the ability, we have the chance to change it. You gotta really want to. You gotta really want to change. You gotta really want to make a difference. So yeah. Change is very good. But yep, he definitely gives us choice. So the choices that we've made has given us a certain result in life, of where we are, of who we are, all of that. Our choices have led us to the very point we are right now. And that's just that. And it ain't never too late to change or do different. It ain't never too late. As long as you hear with air in your lungs, it ain't too late. Period. Because God gonna meet you exactly where you at. He already be ready. When you ready, come on. With the right intention, of course. Change your mind, he'll change your heart, your perspective, all that. A lot of times when we like in our emotions and stuff, we'll say like, oh, certain people are never gonna change and stuff like that. Like, ooh, they're never gonna change. That's only true if that person doesn't want to change. Oh, you know what? I ain't gonna even say that. That's only true if that person, yeah, it's only true if that person doesn't want to change and is not doing any of what they need to do to work towards a change. Because God can't, He's not going to do it all. You know what I'm saying? You have to meet Him somewhere. So like I said, when we be saying like, I've said it before, you know, out of emotion. Oh, certain people just ain't never going to change. They just ain't never going to change. That's not true. That's only true if they're just not doing anything to try to do so. Like, literally just nothing. Not working with God at all. You got to work with Him. You just got to. You got to work with Him and you got to have faith. You can't have one without the other now. So, yeah. People will change because God will put His hands on them. And get to work to the point where He'll change their mind and change their heart, and now they're like in a different space, in a different mind space, and all that type of stuff where they're like, they don't even know why they feeling how they feeling. They don't even know why they doing things differently because God done got His hands on them. So yeah, people can change. People can change. God will definitely. God can do it. Never say never. I've learned that a long time ago. Never say never. People always be like, "No, I never do this," or that person, or never, or never, or never, or never. You know, speaking from their current situation. So that's all you can speak on. You can't speak into the future and say what you wouldn't do in the future. If you're not in that space or in that moment, you know, living in that moment, you don't know what you'll do. You can only be from the outside, speaking from the outside. That's it. Like, you can't never say what you won't do. You can never say what you won't do, baby. Sorry. I learned that. And ain't nothing like being able to speak from experience of stuff. When you know, you ain't just going off what you seen or what you heard. You done been through it, or you done lived it. So you know. You know, you ain't just talking. Yeah, that's another thing. Never say never, baby. Never say never. Just say, you know what? I don't know what I do. Until I get in that situation, then I will probably know. I don't know what I do. Just like, me, this little funny little story. Last summer, I got chased by a dog. Or whatever. I get chased by a dog. Whoop, whoop. Man, hollering. Oh my God, hollering. On the phone with my OG and everything. Like, I'm getting chased. Anyways, I'm telling my OG and my auntie the story or whatever. You know, they talking about my OG made me tell me what she would have did and all that type of stuff. This is what I would have did. You know what I'm saying? In that situation. I'm just making an example. You can't say what you would have done off impulse. You just can't. I'm sorry. You can't. Lady? No. Yeah, I would have got me a stick and I would have did this to the dog, or I would have got this, or I would have got that. Off that impulse, that dog coming towards you, you don't know. You just kind of react. Most people, you know, for real. Like, you just reacts. So, yeah. I just say this to say, like, you can't say what you're gonna do when you're in a situation. Like, if I would have thought about it, if I would have been more logical and not just acting off impulse and stuff like that, being caught off guard, I would have thought to, like, don't run from this dog, number one. Don't run. Because number one, I'm not finna outrun a dog. Number two, man, that dog was this close to my leg. This is my leg and here's the dog. And for some reason, that dog stopped mid right there and turned around. Anyways, my OG, I wouldn't have, this is what I would have got that stick, big bad wolf. I would have got that stick, I would have did this, I would have get all that kind of stuff. Like, come on, man. I'm just saying, I'm just making a little point, so it ain't deep, don't trip. But yeah, that's all. I just wanted to say that to y'all real quick. Let me continue to do what I'm doing so I can get out this door. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Y'all had a day y'all deserved today and managed to be great, no matter what. And I'll see y'all later. Deuces. 1-800-19. Oh, that ain't nothing but my little bead hanging. Got my little short-term goals up there, you know. Seeing is believing, baby. Yeah, I ain't planning on it, but I had to throw a little hot sauce on it. I just had to. Hey, y'all. Ooh, all these bumps. Baby, when I say, ooh, one thing Chicago gonna do is have a lot of bumps and look, these bumps. It's crazy. In a wreck, I'm dodging potholes. But no, I had shared a post earlier that Wallow had made, and he was pretty much just saying, don't be everywhere and be nowhere at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because I always have felt like that for the most part. It's like, man, I just wanted to get on here and break that down because as clear as it sounds, it'll go over some people's heads. And I said I was gonna definitely elaborate on it because I wanted to, because I've always felt like that too, even in my times of like always being here and always being there, or not really being at a point in my life where I've gotten anywhere or could have gotten somewhere if I hadn't have been doing other things. It means to me, like, stop being everywhere and still not being nowhere in your life. Like, yeah, like, I've gotten further in life and stuff like that, and I've, you know, exceeded and stuff like that when it comes to certain areas and certain things, but I feel like I've wasted a lot of time doing nothing. Like, for real, like, that just don't sit right with me. It just don't sit right with me, bro. Like, no, I don't want to be out at the club every weekend or out here or out there, because I done it. I was in that phase of my life where I was doing that. I was moving like that. You know, like, that's where I was at. That was a part of my process. For sure. It was a part of my process. Let me say that. And then just realizing, like, damn, not even realizing in those moments, but taking time to actually go through that stuff and then get to another phase in your life where you like, damn, I was doing all that, out every weekend for no reason. Out every weekend for no reason, bruh. Ain't nothing wrong with getting out and hanging out, whatever the case may be. But it's like, if it's superseding your priorities, then it's like, damn. Or if it's not getting you anywhere far, it's like, damn, what am I doing? You have to take a moment sometimes to be like, man, what am I really doing? What am I really doing? And don't get me wrong, like, we need that type of stuff. We need that to happen for growth. We need those things to happen. Don't get it twisted. Like, we need that to happen. But once you realize certain things, snap out of it. Or ask God for help to help you snap out of it. Because that's what you're going to need. Like, literally just celebrating the weekend. Celebrating the week coming to an end, bro. Because that's what it is. You go and you work all week. Literally. Go to work all week long, which takes away time from everything else, just to get to the weekend. Dang, this thing in a way. Just to get to the weekend, to spend all a few dollars from our check because we feel like we deserve it. You know what I'm saying? After working hard all week long. Just plain and simple. That's just what it is. We celebrate the week coming to an end, bro. And then Monday, we back to square one. Back to square one. And we gonna keep doing, people keep doing it over and over again. Over and over again until you look up and it's years later. and you still out kicking it for no reason. Facts. Oh, it's the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get me a drink. Let me get out here. Ooh, what? Where did it get you? Where did it get me? It got me to understand and to grow for sure. So the moral of it all is just simply this. So don't be everywhere just to be nowhere, man. Get somewhere so that you can be everywhere to be seen in the right type of rooms for real. Like when I say get somewhere first so that you being everywhere is cool now. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to be everywhere to be in certain rooms to be seen and be heard and to politic with the right people and all that type of stuff to keep further growing whatever you doing or who you becoming. Not just to be out and about for no apparent reason. Ain't celebrating nothing. Ain't celebrating no type of milestones. That's what it is for me. Like, I want to be out here when I'm outside or I come outside for whatever type of reason. I want to be in the right places. I want to be in the right vibes. I want to be in the right energies. And I want to be out there for a reason, celebrating something that I've done, that I've achieved. I don't want to just be out and about for no reason. Always seen. Oh, I just seen her the other day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody always done seen me. I was always out and about doing this, doing that. No. I want to come around and be like, motherfucker, be like, damn, I ain't seen you in a minute. And I got something to show for why you ain't seen me in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't never trying to be that person. Not no more. I'm not going to be that person anymore. Period. I will not be that person anymore that's just everywhere and still nowhere. I'm just not going to be that person. No. Literally have to take out the time to level up your mind, your mental, your physical, all of that type of stuff. So that you can get right financially. When I say I was literally outside every weekend. Every weekend. I'm outside. And I ain't talking about just outside. I'm talking about outside. Till like 6 in the morning, the sun coming up. For no reason. Just out hanging. It's a lot of years of my life. I cannot get back. And I'm not looking to get them back. Because that's the past. Which reflects in my growth today. Just think about that though. Just truly think about that. Like just to be everywhere and just still be nowhere. That's like the saddest thing, man. Especially if it don't build you, if it don't grow you at some point. From here on out, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate, achieving certain things. Celebrate small wins, man. Even if nobody else knows about it and you know about it. Take that time out for you and celebrate yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to do from now on is celebrate myself and celebrate things that are worthy of celebration, that are worthy of acknowledgement. Nothing behind it, no motive, no positive motive behind it that will possibly put you in a better situation. You just out there for no reason. Person just be stuck in a certain place in their life mentally where they just have to wait until they're ready to get to another level mentally. They have to be ready for that first. When you recognize it, that's the first thing is recognizing it. You gotta recognize it and admit to yourself first. That's the first step. You know? Yeah, I just wanted to get on here and just elaborate on that a little bit because that's just what it is. If you know better, do better. Like before it's too late, because it's like time ain't don't wait on nobody. When I say time, you look up and it's 10 years later. 10 years fly by like 10 days nowadays. Like seriously. So yeah, just be mindful of that, man. Like ain't nothing wrong with taking the load off, going out, hanging out every now and again, but all the time, every single time, we need to be out here celebrating achievements. You know what I'm saying? Achieving some things at the end of the day. Popping bottles, wasting all this money on bottles and this, that, and the third, just to be in the same exact place. Literally like being on a treadmill. You just running in place. Ain't going nowhere. We just gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. Nice day out. Why not? Sun out too. I need all that. What up, y'all? I'm finna slide to my sister crib for a hot second. I for real just wanted to take a ride. You know what I'm saying? Catch a little breeze of this nice weather. Catch a quick little vibe. Listen to a little music. You know, so I ain't on nothing at all. That's just what I'm doing right now. I'll get up with y'all in a minute or tomorrow, whichever one it be.
And me and your boyfriend is not the same. I goes down like the stock exchange.
I believe everything we had was less. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. I'm naive to believe that with me you're a changed man. Foolish of me to compete when you cheat with loose women. It took me some time, but now I'm moved on. Because I realize I got myself and that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Be myself and that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Controlling and you say that you love me, but you
Hey y'all. Dang, he was just adamant that I go first. But yeah, I'm finna go for a walk and then get on with my day. Man, y'all, like when I say environment is so important, man, like people say, like I definitely try to create a certain environment, neighborhood in my mind, you know what I'm saying? I really try my best, like for real, but at the end of the day, you gotta walk back out into reality. I feel like it plays a big role in everything, like the way you feel, the way you think. A lot of people pray for a lot of other things, but the things that I pray for, like the overall things that I pray for, like money can't buy it at all. Can't nobody give it to you but God. I really pray that he changes my environment on so many levels, like when it comes to just the area and, you know, the people that surround me, whether that be intentionally or just by default, whatever the case may be. Like, I pray for change because it really affects me. Like it truly affects me. It affects my energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's so easy to be everything that everybody else is being. Like, it's so easy. It'll put you in a space where like you're in this comfort of something that's familiar. It only becomes a comfort because it's familiar. You know what I'm saying? But man, when I say, baby, I'm speechless right now, to the point where I can't even completely express everything that I feel. Like, it's just so hard. It's hard. It is so hard. It's so hard living in your truth, or trying to live in your truth and be who you are, when it's so much different from everything and everybody that's around you. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that the lane that you're in, it's not out there and it's not with their other people, because it is. And that goes back to environment. That's why I really, every day to day, I just try to create a certain environment for myself mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do. Like, whether it's watching certain stuff or listening to certain audio, certain podcasts and stuff like that, just to put myself in a certain mental space. Like, I'll really try my hardest. Like, and it sucks to be alone and always by yourself for the most part. But it's like, dang, that feels better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that feels better when the people that you're around or the environments that you're in is kind of draining you and taking away your hope a little bit. Like, just to be honest, like, it tampers with your hope. I just want better, and I'm just gonna have better. Like, I'm gonna have better. And not to say that I'm better than anybody. I just want to be better than who I am and who I was. I don't care about none of that other stuff. Like, I don't care. That don't matter to me. I just want to do better. And I don't want anything around me to interfere with that too much. Like, a large percent. Like, I don't want that to, you know, like, it's just a battle. It's a battle, man. It's just so hard doing the opposite of what's going on around you. When a large percent of what's going on around you is the opposite of what you're trying to do or what you're trying to be. It is so hard. And certain things you just can't change. I just read something the other day where it was like, man, let God do what he do. Like, you, and I'm probably going to drop that in here too. Like, you can't change nobody. You can just pray for them and back away from the situation. Like, you cannot change. You can't change certain things. You can only do all that you can do. And you pray about it and you back away. Like, that's all you can do. Like, you can't do none of what God can do. So you gotta let him do that. You gotta let him do it. Okay with not being in control of certain things or not being able to fix everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, being okay with that and learning to step away and letting God do what he do. Over the past few months, for sure, just learning how to step away from things and like just praying about it and being okay and kind of letting go of it. Just one instance, one situation, like November of 22, I transferred jobs, you know, because the situation occurred or whatever the case may be. And I feel like my dignity and, you know, just who I am as a person was being, when who I am, you know what I'm saying, and what I bring to the table is at stake, and somebody is trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, play with that. I don't take that lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget the job, forget the money, because the money ain't nothing anyway, to be honest. Like, it's really not. So it's like, it was more for me, like, fighting for that, for justice of who I am as a person and what I represent. You know what I mean? That's more important to me. So anyways, you know, I ended up transferring jobs, and I knew in the midst, I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I said, I'm gonna do everything, all that I can, until there's nothing else that I can do. And then I'm gonna put the rest of it in God's hands. And that's exactly what I did. I wasn't worried. I'm gonna say for 1 second I was worried. I was like, dang, just like that, huh? The job just gone. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm thinking, like, wow. Thinking like, I'm not about to be in a frenzy about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be stressed out, tripping, and none of that, because I know it just felt like it was God at the end of the day. The whole thing of it is God had a different plan. No matter how solid things were on my end, none of that, God was still like, no, this is what I'm using to get you up out of this job. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so comfortable. It was just convenient and comfortable. And I had gotten so comfortable. I was there for 6 years. I had gotten so comfortable, y'all. And you know what I'm saying? Kind of formed like a sense of family up in there, to the point where it became even more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So when things get comfortable, you kind of become stagnant in what you need to do and what you could be doing. We become stagnant in that comfortability. So it was like, man, God was just like, you know what? I know this may not seem the way that it should seem, but ain't nothing else you can do or say. I'm getting you up out of here, and it's just the way that it's gonna happen. Period. And I let it go. I literally, this is the first time I felt like I let something go and didn't worry myself to death about it. I let it go, and God, when I say when I say I had another job with me doing I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing. The bare minimum. Got a call, and that was that. Boom. Paying a little more money. And when I say a little more, I mean a little more. But I'm grateful. A little more money and a little closer than my first job. So the things we hold on to, God, a lot of times God got something way better that he's trying to give us or do for us. We just gotta be able to let go and trust God. You know, when we get to the point where we can do that and be like, okay, God, do what you do, he gonna handle it. It's already handled. You know what I'm saying? It be already handled. But yeah, it was just so crazy, because just like that, I was somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? In a space where I'm able to be creative and able to be productive. You know what I'm saying? Like, and take advantage of my circumstance. My circumstance being the job that I'm at now. Being able to work on my content. Being able to edit my content and still do my job. Be able to be in a productive space mentally. It be quiet. It be at peace. It be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just look at everything and see what God did in that situation. What he did in that moment. What his intent was with changing certain circumstances. Like, I always look for that. Even when it seems so bad, it's not that bad. God trying to make it out for good. He's trying to do something better. Sometimes we just gotta let go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I did in that instance. Like, I let go. Like, we have to really get uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable as it feels, man. Because, man, we know how it feels to be uncomfortable in any situation. But we gotta get uncomfortable to grow. Like, on the other side of uncomfortable, on the other side of fear is growth. It's something we never seen, places we never been. I'm just in a certain space where I just need God to just keep pushing me and helping me, because, man, sometimes I just don't know. I just don't know sometimes. Like, what should I do? Like, where do I go from here? But I do know that you just got to keep going. You have to keep going and following whatever energy and following whatever path or whatever spirit that God gives you. You just got to keep following it. And he will lead you along the way. Every step he gonna lead you. And every time you're gonna be like, dang. And you're gonna look back like, dang. He gonna lead you. Like sometimes we lose hope. Sometimes we lose faith. And when that happens, you got to go back and ask God, man, I'm losing it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you. I need some more of that. Fill me up. Just got to keep going, man. For real. Like, I just got plans. I got so much in my heart, so much in my spirit, so much in my energy. I just need more of that around me. I need people to really see me. I need people around me that really see me. You know what I'm saying? Without all the clothes, without all the masculine energy sometimes, without like just truly see me. Those are the kind of people I need around me that see me. And that are on the same path, that have the same energies or are doing better than me mentally, financially, like that know God, number one. You know what I'm saying? And just that people that believe and got faith and that encourage you and want better for you just as much as they want for themselves and actually express that. And you know, and I want to be just the same. There's a lot on my heart that I can't even put into words for real. Like I said, I just want to be better and do better. And that's always. It don't matter what, even when I do certain things and revert back to certain habits, old habits, and I get caught up in it for a second and stuff like that, it's always something knocking at the back door like, yeah, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't where it's at. Like, nah. Refocus. Like, every time. And I always, that night or that morning or whatever, I just be like, man, God, refocus me. Like, man. That's why I say environment is just so important. And I just pray every day for a better environment, better energies, better relationships, friendships. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't even talking about on no, you know, like, I gotta be with somebody type of vibe. Like, no. Because I don't want to even be with nobody without being their friend first. Ever again. And I mean it. Like, I want to genuinely, truly be friends with someone. Form friendships before any relationship is formed. Or relationships that turn into friendships or family. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Not disregarding any relationships that I have right now with anybody, because I cherish them all. I'm going to get better. Like, I'm going to be better. I'm going to do better no matter even the times I fall short. Like lately, the last, I want to say week or so, like I've been like dibbling and dabbling back up into meat. You know what I'm saying? Like just my honesty, you know, like, yeah, it ain't been heavy at all. It's been like, people be like, girl, that wasn't nothing. But to me, it's like, yeah, I'm just holding myself accountable too. Like, just knowing like what I don't want to do. You know, even when we jump back into certain things, it's like, it reminds us of what we don't want to be or what we don't want to do. Like, that's all it does. And God be like, girl, no. Like, no, I just want to be the best version of myself. I want to be around those things that bring out the best version of me, you know, and that's just that. It's just like who we are alone, though. Who we are alone when nobody's around, that is truly who we are. And that's how I know I'm true to myself, and I'm true, like I'm really her. Like, I'm really her. Like, seriously, like, who you are when you're alone and when you're not around anybody at all. That's who you truly are. That's who you truly are. When you're alone, having certain thoughts to yourself, having certain conversations with yourself, because I know I do. You know what I'm saying? Vibing by yourself, watching TV by yourself. You know, whatever you're doing, that's who you truly are. How you feel and what you think and what sits on your heart, all of that, that's who you truly are. When we're around people and around certain things, it influences us. You know what I'm saying? Or we have certain things around us to the point where it's a distraction. And we get thrown off. We get pulled into, you know, certain vibes and certain things and certain habits or certain just influences and, you know, just a lot of different things where we feel like we have to be something different or we have to, whatever the case may be. I hope I'm kind of all over the place right now, but my whole point was who we are alone is who we are, and how we feel at night when we lay down at night after our day. You know what I'm saying? What sits with us is what matters. You know, so I just pray for better, for not only just for me, but for those around me. Everybody. I want everybody to just do better and just get out of all this other stuff that don't matter. Just get out of it and get in touch with God. Like, that's it. Be you, and those that are for you and those that are like, they gonna fall in line and they gonna have a certain, like, you gonna inspire them just from being you, because there's somebody out here for everybody. I don't care if it's good or bad, man. Like, I know that I've, like, personally, like, look, I've always been a person that had this energy about her, like, and I just noticed, like, I may have not always known it, but I grew to know it. Like, dang, I have this energy about me where I kind of, in a sense, demand respect. And I don't even have to say I demand it, but I demanded respect with my energy. You know what I'm saying? With my interactions, with my conversations and stuff like that. It was just always like a thing, like, I respect you, you respect me. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it was. And I was reading something the other day in that book, and it was crazy because it was like, a lot of times we demand respect and stuff, and it resonated with me because that was me. And I don't know why I always demanded it or whatever. I don't know why that, like I said, it could have been ego. How about it was ego at the end of the day? So it was like, but it was just always who I was for whatever reason. And a lot of us, we just live in our ego. We live in ego, and I don't want to live in that at all. I want my higher self to outshine my ego, period. And one day it will. I'm working on it. You know, so like, yeah, it was just saying, like, we demand respect and stuff like that when really it's earned and stuff like that. And you really don't want to demand it. You want to inspire respect. And that felt so amazing to hear that. Like, don't nobody owe you nothing. Be who you are and walk in your truth, and you're gonna inspire people, places, and things. You're going to inspire it. And I felt that just being in my spirit, being in my skin. Inspire, don't have to demand nothing. Like, facts. Can we get it together? Get it together.
Damn! Yeah. It's good, ain't it? Ain't it? He always talking stuff.
I'm sitting up here playing with my hair. But yeah, I'm only getting on here, y'all already know, to close out this vlog. Thank y'all so much for watching and rocking. Those that are, I really appreciate it. If this your first time on here watching a video, thank you for watching as well. If you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like, comment. Everybody is welcome. Like, I'm not against nobody coming to watch. You feel me? Come vibe with me, come rock with me, come roll with me. And man, like, comment, and subscribe. I can't stress that enough. I will definitely see y'all next time. Y'all be great.